Hello there, and welcome back to the HTPZ YouTube channel. This is a video I never thought I'd make. I know a lot of people say that at the start of these videos, but I'm not kidding. Honestly, this is insane. It's mind-blowing. We got robbed, basically, in summary. Last night, we had 2 bikes stolen from our back garden. Someone came in through the gate, took the bikes, then left, which is honestly, first of all, upsetting because, you know, you've had your bikes nicked. Second of all, kind of scary at the fact that people are willing to do that in the area I live. You know what I mean? I'm not too affected by it because this story gets crazy. Like, you lot probably won't believe this, but I'm lost for words. So, as I've said there, 2 people, we're guessing it's 2, we don't actually know for sure, came in, took 2 of the bikes we'd just brought out and basically ditched one of them straight away. Now, my bike, the one that I've currently brought, I'm actually doing a renovation video on. I haven't shown any clips for it yet. I think I announced it on a stream. But yes, I'm doing a renovating series on this new bike I've got because I want to use it a lot more. Obviously, summer weather now. It's a lot nicer to go outside. So it got nicked, and it's basically got a flat tyre at the moment. It's not as simple as just having a flat tyre. The inner tube was completely messed up. Like, the puncture was unfixable. So we had to buy a new inner tube, which we were going to put on that day. We didn't. Thank God we didn't. Otherwise, they would have just taken it. So they started wheeling the bike out, and then they ditched it. So there's an alleyway just outside my house. I'll show this in, like, photos and quick clips. There's an alleyway there, and they threw the bike down. They just couldn't be asked to carry it. They were probably riding it. I think I got a theory, I guess, in the end. So they couldn't be asked to ride it. They threw it down, you know, broken tyre, and left it there. So it was there for God knows how many hours. Just threw it there. First of all, that's like a massive, well, you know, what arseholes do that? And second of all, I can't believe it. I actually can't fathom it. The other bike was out there as my brother Archie's, and his was fully working. They fixed the inner tube the other day. We had different ones, like mine's pressed the valve and his is like shelver or something. I don't know bike terminology. But yeah, they took his bike because it was fully working. Both the wheels were working, you know, everything's fine with his. And they'd gone. So this morning when we woke up, we had no idea where it was. We had no idea what my one is until we looked in the alleyway and then we're like, oh shit, it's right there. So thank God we got my one back straight away. But then the question was, where's Archie's? Now we had a look around the local area. We didn't go too far. We went down to the local church. We went across to a park where we thought it might have been ditched. You know, just had a look round to see if we could see it. There was no luck. So we came back here, waited for a few hours. And my mum had the idea to go check out this area where it's a bit more dodgy. It's sort of known as the dodgier side of where we live. Let's just say there's criminal activity known to go on there. You know what I mean? I think everyone, wherever you live, there's probably one area where it's a bit dodgy in comparison to the rest. So they thought they'd drive down to there, have a look round, see if they could see it. And they actually found it. I'm not kidding. So there's a block of apartments, and it was parked up on the stairs. Someone had obviously taken it, put it there. They hadn't brought it into their flat. And they put it there to keep, so they'd stolen it. They were going to probably try and sell it. That's my theory. Hence the reason they ditched mine. You can't sell a bike with a broken tyre. You'd have to fix it yourself and then try and sell it. That's extra effort. So they ditched it there. They saw it. Archie ran out, grabbed it, put it in the car, and then they drove off. So we got both the bike backs, which is crazy. I can't England. Both the bikes back. Like, honestly, mad. We got them stolen and then got them back the same day. It's pretty insane. We also now know where they live. We haven't confronted them in any way. I said we should have left a note saying don't steal. That's like a little like jokey thing, as in, like, you know, don't steal. But we haven't confronted. That's probably the end of this situation. I doubt anything else will happen. A bit skeptical on whether they'll come back and try and take more stuff from the garden, because these thieves are honestly the biggest dumbasses I think I've ever met. For 2 reasons. Well, I've never met them. Just the biggest dumbasses ever. They didn't take this ball. There's a Premier League football in the garden. You've seen it in a few videos. Worth £40. Literally was right near the bikes. A £40 Premier League ball. Instead they took the 2 bikes, which, believe it or not, I'm now going to announce why it wasn't that big of a deal, were valued at £10. We actually went up to the tip, the local dump, and they have this like own store up there where stuff that people throw away, which isn't good enough to go in the bin, they try and sell on. I don't know what the actual value of the bikes is. I imagine it's more than £10. That's how much we got them for. We only paid £10 for them. That's £20 there, just for 2 bikes. And there was a £40 Premier League ball that they could have stolen. And they left it. Like, it's just mind-blowing. So not only did they not take that, there's also 2 chairs, fold-up chairs, quite easy to grab, that we only brought the other day, valued at £100 for 2 of them. So if they just grabbed one of the chairs in the ball, they would have taken more money instead of taking the 2 shitty bikes. It doesn't make any sense. It hurts my head. And then not only did they ditch my bike next to the house, so we managed to get it fairly easily, they left the bike they stole on display outside. Like, I can't believe it. I actually can't fathom it. This sounds so unbelievable. If you're watching this and you don't believe me, I can understand it because it just sounds insane. Honestly, I can't believe it, to be honest. It's genuinely mind-blowing. But we got robbed. Yeah, we got robbed. I mean, hopefully it doesn't happen again. Obviously, the bikes are going to probably get kept inside now. It sucks because my house isn't exactly the biggest house in the world. We ain't got a lot of room, so that's why the bikes were being stored outside. We should have probably covered them up. They didn't have any covering on them or anything. They had tarpaulin them on the previous nights, but we'd had them out working on them, so they weren't covered up in any way. But it's honestly mind-blowing that we got robbed. Like, it's there. I'm lost. I'm mind mad. Now, obviously, if they come back, we do know where they live. That being said, someone else could rob. I mean, I've lived in this house since I was born for 18 years, and as far as I remember, we've never been robbed before, especially like this, where they've literally come into our garden, taken stuff out, then left. You know, it's crazy. But, you know, if they ever come back, we do know where they live now, since we saw Archie's bike on their front bit. We're not going to confront them. I mean, maybe a few people think we should. I personally thought maybe, you know, leaving a little note, you know, letting them know, like, piss off, don't come back. But we're not going to do that. We're just going to avoid them. It's a bit of a dodgy area anyway, so, you know, want to stay away from there. But it is what it is at the end of the day. We are so lucky and fortunate to get the bikes back. Honestly, it's crazy that we actually found them. I think that's the more unbelievable. Actually, it's unbelievable that we got robbed and unbelievable that we found the bikes again. Like, it's honestly mad. Yeah, that's the story. That's the video. I know I've had a lot less content recently. I actually did a post earlier today about content coming in the future. But that's not what this video is about. That's a whole separate topic. It's just mind-blowing. It's insane. I honestly can't believe it. But yeah, we got the bikes back. That's it for now. James wants us to... I say James wants it. It's not a bad idea. Actually leave a bike out there again, see if they come back, and then catch them in the act. If that happens, obviously, I'm not going to record it, you know. That's something for off-camera, you know what I mean? But that's it for the story. That's it. That's the end of the story. Our bikes got stolen, and we got them back. That pretty much sums it up. I managed to make a 10-minute video out of this, though. It was a pretty crazy story, to be fair. Obviously, with lockdown, not a lot's been happening recently. That being said, I don't think a robbery is anything to be happy about, you know. It's not. It's annoying and kind of upsetting, but it is what it is at the end of the day. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. If you have enjoyed this weird-ass video, make sure to drop a like. Subscribe if you're new as well. I don't know when I'll next be uploading. I made a very good beer pong video. Coming out soon. Oh, it's solid. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Just wait for it. I'm not going to give anything away. Thank you guys for watching. Have an amazing rest of your day. Stay safe. Stay cracking. Fair enough. Au revoir. Make sure to lock your bikes. Put them inside if you have any. Don't leave them in your garden. We've learned that the hard way.